Hi, my name is James Lee, and I'm a small business owner, physical therapist. In my line of work, I help people who cannot enjoy life because of physical pain. A lot of times, pain is a mere symptom to an underlying dysfunction. You need to address the deeper issues to fix what's causing the pain. I choose to volunteer with Canwin because what they do resonates within my own heart. Canwin helps women who have suffered from domestic violence and sexual assault. Domestic violence is complex and multifaceted, but the end result is dysfunctional, broken lives. From the experience of pain so deep, some women are left feeling abandoned, isolated, paralyzed, and having no hope. Canwin offers hope for the future. We will be visiting Canwin's new office to explore the many services they have to offer. We want to tap into the heartbeat of Canwin and their commitment and passion to restoring the lives of these women, to bring a smile back to their faces. All right, Canwin's new building. Let's go check out what's going on inside, shall we? Okay, here we are. Looks like they have a lock here, I don't know.
Hi,
Hey,
hi
Mrs. Lee.
James. How have you been?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I saw that you guys just entered this new building, so I wanted to check it out.
That's right. Yes, we
Right.
moved.
Looks
Look
like
at
little kids area here.
Yes.
You guys didn't have this in the last building,
No,
did you?
no, we haven't had this kind of room for a long time, and I'm so happy to have this
Nice.
room. Yes,
It's very nice.
yes, very inviting. This is
Got
a
a nice-
kitchen. Yes,
nice
we have.
kitchen.
Yes, we have big kitchen. Remember, there used to be a very small, tiny.
Oh yeah, we got a nice
Yeah.
little waiting area here.
That's right. Yes.
Comfortable couch.
Get the bright color.
Look at your office.
Yes, this is our office.
Hello, 안녕하세요.
You speak Korean very well.
No, not really. This is Mrs. Jungrim Lee. She serves on the front lines of Canwin by providing one-on-one counseling and helps to meet the needs of victims and survivors. I mean, as a counselor, you have the perfect voice. It's very calming and soothing.
Thank you
it's
so
great.
much.
So this is a nice place. Tell me what goes on in this room.
This room I use most of my time. I provide counseling. Sometimes some women may not able to call during the day because of how some situation, her husband is watching all the time and check the telephone number. That's why we have a 24-hour hotline, 7 days a week. When she feels safe at night or early in the morning, or when her husband is gone and she can call us. And then on, we invite her and then have a conversation. It's called a screening process.
Right, I know that these things can be really sensitive, the very touchy subject. So anybody would be really cautious to actually contact you.
That's why the organization is Canwin. We have confidentiality. We take it very seriously and we enforce very strictly.
Great.
So make sure that confidentiality is the most important matter for our practice.
That's awesome. Canwin's mission is to eradicate all forms of violence against women, including domestic violence and sexual assault, by empowering Asian American survivors and engaging the community through culturally competent services, community education, and outreach and advocacy.
Late 1980s, the group of social service provider and community activists who realized these domestic violence issues. At that time, there were a lot of growing demands in Korean communities, so they came together and formed this organization in 1990.
This is Youngju Ji, Executive Director of Canwin. She became involved with Canwin in 2000 and has been leading the organization since 2007.
More than 2 decades, Canwin has been focusing on developing and stabilizing a lot of comprehensive domestic violence. It includes from crisis intervention, transitional support, and also the self-sufficiency building stage. So throughout the steps that all the survivors go through, we walk through with them and providing a different range of services. After the crisis stage is sorted out, sometimes they choose to stay, same relationship, and but try to maintain their safety and well-being as a family members. If that is their decision, we provide support to sit down and how do you maintain your safety. So we do a lot of safety plan.
A lot of this is geared towards the victim, and the well-being of the victim, but a lot of times people don't even want to be addressed with.
In our community, we really care of neighbors and also the communities itself. But however, there's a lot of victim blaming going on still. And also, often survivors themselves really see this is the issue that they may need help from someone. And those perception and norms around the gender-based violence can be changed with a consciousness of what is the real healthy relationship would look like, and also how much effort that we need to put together as a whole community. We have a lot of great volunteers, as you do, as a mentor for one of the family, and also a lot of different volunteers are joining changes in this movement. So I'm very hopeful.
Anyone can be a victim. Victims can be of any age, sex, race, culture, religion, education, employment, or marital status. Although both men and women can be abused, most victims are women. This is Mrs. Jo, single mother of 3 high school children. She first encountered Can Nguyen 10 years ago when her abusive husband left her and filed for divorce. Her life came undone and she had nowhere to turn. Without any family support, 0 income, and no direction on how to handle her divorce papers, Mrs. Jo was in a very dark and lonely place. But Can Nguyen was there to provide legal assistance, food, counseling, and mentorship for her children. Slowly, Mrs. Jo began to regain hope.
When I came here about all divorce progress, and they just find attorney and they help me to translate and everything. After that, when we finish it, the divorce, they support me financial aid, and also once a week they give me food, and then also I got a mentor service for my kids at the moment, and then still they support me. When I went to the LPN school, they found all the scholarship. They gave me the laptop too, the new really nice laptop. If Can Nguyen was not with me, I couldn't stay with my kids. And I have a plan to go to school this fall for the all-in course. Because Can Nguyen provide me a lot of things. They're not only provider, but also they're my family. I didn't have a friend. I don't have any family here, but they always be with me, and they always listen to me. And
Every time.
yeah, that's why I'm thinking one of the most help from Can Nguyen is I could feel I have someone who taking care of me and all my kids.
For Mrs. Jo, Can Nguyen has been more than just an organization. They've become her family and support. Can Nguyen has empowered her to take her life back into her own hands. Mrs. Jo is able to smile once again. When do you see the fruits of your labor?
When we hear women's laugh and when we feel the sisterhood, open heart and laughing together and celebrate the journey and accomplish that they make. That is a moment we really feel their courage and their accomplishment, our love, and making the difference together. It's a moment that we could say that's it.
It's beautiful. As I reflect on my visit to Canwin and my role as a volunteer, I realize how important an organization like Canwin is to the surrounding community. It is so unfortunate for many Asians to get sucked into a toxic, shame-based culture. We would rather save face and waste away on the inside than to seek help, but Canwin is there to bring hope. I play a small role as a volunteer, but with the help of many others who share the same passion, we can help to impact our community. Women no longer have to feel isolated. Canwin empowers and restores dignity in women. Domestic violence and sexual assault should not be tolerated. These women deserve to be protected. They deserve to smile again.